Hey YouTube, this is Andrea here.
And the other Andrea, what's up?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey YouTube! I hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday. Even though it sucks out here.
Oh my god, it's so windy and nasty.
The winds have hit over 50 miles an hour.
And it's cold.
And it's cold wind. Yeah,
It is
it's
so
bad.
cold. We walked in it earlier and it was cold.
You guys look like little Eskimos.
Yeah, we did.
So, that was crazy. Alrighty. Oh, I accidentally showed you the stickers and didn't tell you what they were. What? Here's our sticker set, guys. Look how absolutely stunning the sticker set is. So, what is this one called?
Watercolor gems.
Watercolor gems. Look how beautiful. Ah, they're gorgeous. They have, what are these called? Not stalactites or stalagmites.
Crystals.
They're just called crystals, which is a very easy word. Crystals instead of stalactites and stalagmites.
Crystals and gems.
But remember, stalactites are on top and stalagmites are on the bottom. You know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I've been in science class before.
I could be wrong. It
Yeah.
could be stalactites are on the bottom and stalagmites are on the top. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
If you know the answer to that, put it down below for us.
Yes, please.
So those are the gorgeous, look at the gorgeous colors. Love it. Then we've got my favorite boxes, which are to do. Then we've got my other favorite half boxes and checklists, and then the date covers.
The date covers have little gems as the spots for to write in.
Right there. And then we've got our icons and our weekend banners, paydays, and trackers. And then my favorite. Look at that washi tape. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, I love it. So let's get started. Let's get started. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. I think I'm going to go with the big gems on the top. Yeah. These big gems. Oh man, so this wind has been blowing, man, since like 5 a.m. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I've been up since 5 a.m.
That's how I was the other day.
Yeah. My mom was up before me, and she was really upset. And I could hear her trying to get out the front door. And I lock her in the house because, no, I'm just kidding. I don't lock her in the house.
That's horrible.
But our front door, when it rains, which it was at 5 a.m., raining really bad, then the door swells up. So it's really hard, if you have like arthritis and that, it's really hard to get the door open. Even if you don't have arthritis. Like,
It's really hard to get the door open.
yeah. So I kept hearing this, bang, bang, bang. And she came in and she's all like, I got to get that door open. I hear a little dog crying. And I think it's running around loose. I was like, okay. So I get up, I get to the door, and I'm like, oh no, that dog ain't running loose. That is the neighbor's new puppy. And they've been keeping it outside.
And this horrible weather.
Yeah, and it was pouring rain out, and that dog was just crying and crying and crying. And I don't know which neighbor's house it was. Otherwise, I would have hauled my little happy butt over there and banged on his door to let him know that he just woke up my whole household by putting that puppy out there at 5 in the morning in the rain.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard a peep since we got up. So no more puppy crying. But if I hear that puppy crying again, I will go over to whatever. Cause I'm not sure which. It's out of 4 houses, and it's in that little, like that 4 corners.
Yeah.
You know where the ditch is, and
Yeah.
then there's a house here, a house there, and then behind the ditch there's a house there and a house there.
Yeah.
So I need to find out what house is where.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
Anyway, I had my mother very upset, and
We're big animal lovers,
yeah,
especially when it comes to dogs. Well, and cats.
well, any animal.
Yeah. But specifically dogs and cats.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you guys, ever told you, and maybe you'll know, Dre. Did I ever tell everybody the time I took Grandma to Lubbock?
I don't think so.
And I was driving my mother to Lubbock, Texas, and because she was seeing a doctor, a specialist out there, and to get out there from here, you go through like the mountains, and it's all green and
I know where you're
beautiful.
getting.
And you remember the story now?
Well, of course I do. But you've never told them.
No? Okay. So anyway, we are coming back from Lubbock, and my mom had the surgery. So we left the same day she had surgery. It was an overnight surgery. Not overnight surgery, same day surgery.
Outpatient.
Outpatient, thank you.
Mhm.
Trying to think of the word.
Yeah.
And so she was, sleeping most of the way. And it was getting darker and darker the closer we were getting to where we go? What's that?
Roswell?
No, the resort.
Ruidoso.
Ruidoso. The closer we got to Ruidoso, New Mexico, the darker it was getting. We had just driven through Ruidoso, and we're going into the outskirts. There's like a mountain here and a mountain here, and you have to go up this mountain and then down the mountain and then keep going. All right, so I'm going up the mountain. We're not even a car length away from the last hotel in Ruidoso. And out of nowhere, this big old thing jumps and hits the car, knocks us to the side of the road, to the middle of the road, the middle where a median should have been, but there was no median there.
Yeah.
So we're stuck in the middle of the freeway, and whatever it was gets up and jumps all over the hood of the car, and then goes off to his little happy place. And he was so big, he put a full body dent in the side of the car on Grandma's side,
Yeah.
where she was sleeping. And I was like, oh my God. It was scary. And we found out later that it was an elk.
They had been hit by an elk.
Right. An elk came out of nowhere and smashed our car. We didn't hit it.
They didn't hit it.
No. He hit the passenger side, and then he jumped all over the front of the car like that, all over, and put big old hoof dents in it. And I was like, I didn't think elks got that big.
Yeah.
That was so that was crazy. So anyway, that was our trip to Lubbock. And our first car accident.
In a while.
Yeah. In years and years and years and years.
Because our last one was Thanksgiving of 2000 something.
Yeah. Anyway, that was, I hope you guys got a kick out of that. The elk was huge, and I never knew elks could get that big.
And the elk was fine.
Yeah, the elk, oh yeah. So the cop pulls up, because I called 911, and he pulls up, and he's all, oh, it looks like you got hit by an elk. And I was all like, was that what it was? I said, is he okay? Can we, he walked over and he looked around and he looked around some more and he walked off the freeway and he was gone for like 10 minutes. Then he came back, he said, there's no sign of him anywhere, so you didn't hurt him. And so we were thankful for that.
Yeah.
And, but what was funny is that he had left the freeway and us and his little bright lights, he's got the freeway blocked off and he walked off.
Yeah.
I was all like, okay, we'll just sit here and watch your car. But, and then he came back, he checked our car. He said, well, it's good enough to drive. He said, it don't look pretty anymore, but I was like, oh, thanks, Farmer John. Good grief, Gomer Pyle.
Oh, God.
I was a little frustrated. Just a little bit. So elks can get really, really huge. This elk was taller than, and we have a PT Cruiser, and this elk was taller than the PT Cruiser.
Mind you, PT Cruisers aren't that tall.
Yeah, but they're taller than a regular sedan.
Yeah. And I got to hear about the story when they got home because I had to do dog sit.
Well, not just that. You were on the cell phone, remember? We called you, and
No, I don't
you were
remember.
like, because we were telling you we were running late,
Oh.
and you were like, okay. How old were you? 15?
Yeah, I was young.
15 or 16, huh?
Yeah.
See how long ago that was?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Considering I'm 30.
I know, that was 15 years ago. And I'm still telling that story.
Yes, you are.
Oh man, I have another story. So, one time, it was just the one time, I was joyriding. We called it joyriding back in my day, with a bunch of friends of ours. And then the cops came up behind us. We had like 8 people in this car.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, what kind of car was that? I can't think of the name of it. But, we were all, it was 8 people in this car. And then the police came up and they put on their siren, whoop, whoop, and the guy who was driving the car, I'm not going to say his name, but the guy who was driving the car, he said, everybody hang on. And we were like, hang on for what? And he had took off and he started running from the police.
Oh, God.
And so he's like going through these neighborhoods and stuff. Next thing you know, he hit a bush and a sidewalk, and everybody started getting out the car and running. And I was still sitting in the car going, oh, why are you running? And why did you just hit that bush? And my friend, I won't name names, she tells me, Dre, this car is stolen. We gotta go now. I was all like, oh my God, you're the man that's stolen car, oh my God. I was going off, running and going off at the same time.
Nice.
That was crazy.
How old were you?
Oh, then I had to have been like 14.
Oh, my God.
I know.
You were bad.
I wasn't bad. I didn't steal the car. They did.
But you were joyriding.
Yeah, but they were the ones that stole the car
Yeah, but
and picked everybody up.
you were joyriding at 14.
Yeah. Yeah, that's called sneaking out the house.
That is bad.
Yeah.
I've never snuck out the house.
No, you haven't. You've been a good girl all your life.
I know.
You have. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's the way I raised you. I didn't want you to be like me.
See, she was bad.
If you were like me, you think we fight now? If you were like me, we'd be like fist fighting.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even discuss it.
Just be like, pow.
Yeah, and you'd be like, pow, right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not. You're a sweet, innocent little baby girl. Baby girl.
I'm 30, Mother.
I know. I'm just saying.
Thank
You're sweet.
you.
Yeah, you knew I was a bad kid.
I know, but
Yeah.
that's still surprising to hear. I don't know why.
I was the worst kid my mom probably ever had in her life.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I remember one time, my sister and I, we wanted to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Mom's all like, no, you can't go. No. You do your chores and go do your homework. That's kind of like what she said. I don't remember really.
Well, yeah, because it's
All
been
I
like
remember is the word no.
40 years.
Yeah. And when she said no, we get upstairs and my sister's all like, let's climb out the window.
See, her sister's just as bad, if not worse.
And I'm all like,
Okay.
all right, how are we going to do it? And she goes, I'm going to hold you. And my sister is this big around, y'all.
Yeah.
I was not I was athletic. I was not no lightweight. I was all muscle. Played football, played basketball.
Softball.
Yeah, so there's no way my sister could hold me without dropping me. Which is exactly what happened. She dropped me because she thought she could hold me. So I hit the bottom story because it was a 2-story house, and I hit the bottom story. And then she came out because she was taller than me. She could just fall right out the window, which is what she did. She just fell right on out. And we got to the front of the house, and I was all like, so how are we gonna get there? She's all, well, I got the keys. And I was all like, you got what keys? I got Mom's keys. I was all like, you do? We're gonna drive? And she's all like, you ain't gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. I was all like, I don't get to drive. No, y'all, I didn't even know how to drive.
But they're only 11 months apart.
Yeah, but she got driving lessons. I hadn't had my driver's lessons yet.
Oh.
Yeah. So she had something to go on.
Yeah.
And we took off with Mom's car. And after we were gone for a few hours, we got to the end of our street to come back home, and there was cops in front of the house.
Mm.
And I was like, oh my God, I hope everything's okay.
Stupid.
I was the dumbest kid on the planet. Just,
Oh no, what's wrong with Mom?
yeah, that's all I thought about. Something must have happened. So I'm like, hurry up, Lily, get to the house. Something's wrong. And she looked at me and she said, they're here because we took the car. And I said, no, they're not. Why would they be here? They don't even know we took the car. She said, they're sitting in the driveway right now and the car's not there. They know we took the car. And I was all like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? She said, I don't know. I said, well, you just gotta drive up there. You gotta go. And that's all we could do. We gotta
If you hear the hurricane in the background, don't be alarmed for us.
Yeah, that's the wind. We just gotta go home. I was tired too.
After a night of partying.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, we might lose our electricity, guys. So you'll be plunged into darkness if I don't hurry up and shut up with my story.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when we got home, we pulled into the driver's thing
Driveway.
in the driveway, and the cops came out and arrested both of us and took us to jail.
Damn.
Yeah. Mom was all like, I want them both out of here. I want both of them out of here right now. And I was all like, I don't want to go to jail, Mom. I don't want to go to jail. Out of here. I was all like, you know, they took us to the jail, and like 5 minutes later, she's all like, where are my babies? And literally, she was like, I knew one of the officers. His name was Officer Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to be an officer at the skating rink that we used to go to on the weekend. And so that's how I knew his face. And so while we were there, I was talking to Mike. I said, Mike, I want you to meet my mom. Because I was trying to hook my mom up.
To make up for your bad deeds.
No, I wanted Mike to be my stepdad so that I could go and do whatever I want and never go to jail.
God.
Oh man, that would have been fun, but that didn't happen. I have to put a blue over here for payday.
Turquoise or teal.
Teal. Yeah, they are so gorgeous.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Can't wait to do mine tomorrow on my mini happy plan.
I know. I make it look good, huh?
Yeah, but I make it look good by making it.
That's right. Yeah. I had to put that there.
Yeah,
I guess I could have put it here.
you could have. It's too late.
I gotta redo my nails. They have to be brown. And we have 2 appointments in El Paso. El Paso, Texas is from about 45 minutes from where we live. We have an appointment at a business, and then we have an appointment at Michael's. I have to go to Michael's.
We have to go to Michael's.
Because I never get to go,
We never get to go.
ever.
Ever.
So,
The last time we went was when we had Michael's out here, and that was before planning began.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, planning's been around.
it was before stickers were made for planners.
Yeah. I go with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was the other appointment.
Yeah.
You
we
were
have-
all like, wait a minute, we only got one appointment, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm all like, no, we got one more appointment. I got the directions to both of them. I MapQuest them and I printed them out.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Oh, good.
And I gave them to Grandma,
Yeah.
so
Because
they don't
Grandma's
get
the one-
lost.
Grandma's the one driving.
No, I'm driving.
You're driving?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be scary.
Oh Lord. I'll drive a little faster.
No, that's why it's gonna be scary. I hate driving to El Paso. Though I love the shopping. I love the shopping in El Paso. So I'll risk it for shopping, but I won't risk it for other stuff. Like, you want me to meet you where? I don't know where that is. Meet me at the mall.
Mhm. Sutherland Park Mall.
Yeah.
Our first appointment is at
It's on the 26th,
right, but it's at
9 a.m.
so Dre 9 a.m. But we have to leave here at 7 a.m.
Yep.
Leave at 7 a.m. Because traffic is really heavy in El Paso compared to us here.
Yeah.
And then we have to go to Michael's.
We have to go to Michael's.
So that's the other appointment. I'm gonna keep saying that. We have a appointment at Michael's. We haven't. I've never been to Michael's in El Paso at all.
Neither have I.
Yeah. So. Well, you lived there for 2 years.
1 year, and I've never been to the Michaels out there.
You didn't like it or something?
No, I wasn't allowed to go.
I'm really using up these stickers.
Yep.
I love the planner.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put it on Friday. It matches Friday. I'm gonna put it on Friday. And the first one goes up Friday anyway.
Yep.
That's the big happy planner. I think that's it. You got thinking nothing else?
Well, you could do your edit, upload, and
Yeah.
film, edit, and upload.
I do that in the big happy planner.
Okay, then you're done. The end.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this and got a kick out of my stories. They are crazy, I know, but they really happened.
Yes.
And if I wanted to lie about a story, those would not have been the lies.
No, her lies
They're
have
not-
been something stupid.
Yeah. Although those were pretty stupid. But that was like naturally dumb kid stuff.
Except for the elk.
Yeah, well, that was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So if you ever drive through Rio Doso, New Mexico, watch out for the elk. They will come out, smash your car, and they will leave, and you have to do an insurance claim
Against an elk.
against an elk that ran off. They hit and run people all the time.
They're so rude.
They really are. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one. Bye.
Bye.